Question 1.
For question 1, a password contains exactly 4 letters. How many passwords are possible if letters cannot be used more than once? So let's start by identifying R and N. R is going to be our number of letters. N is the total number of possibilities. So N is equal to 26, which is the number of letters in the alphabet. In this question, order matters. So we're going to be using a permutation formula. The number of permutations of R is written as n factorial over n minus R factorial. So we're going to substitute 26 for n. That's 26 factorial over n minus R, 26 minus 4 factorial. So we'll simplify that. That's 26 factorial over 26 minus 4 is 22 factorial. Now, if you're doing it by hand, we'll write it out this way. 26 multiplied by 25 times 24 times 23 times 22 factorial. I'll stop right there because we have 22 factorial on the bottom. So I'll cancel here. You can write that out if you would like to, but this is just a shorter way to cancel. So we have left 26 times 25 times 24 times 23, and that will equal to 358,800. You can also use Desmos or a scientific calculator and use your permutation formula.
Question 2.
In this question, order matters. How many ways can a cook arrange 8 of 15 spice jars on a spice rack? So this is going to be a permutation. N is 15, R is 8. So we're going to use our permutation formula. 15 permutations of 8. It can be written this way: n factorial over n minus R factorial. If we write it out, it's 15 times 14 times 13 times 12 times 11 times 10 times 9 times 8 times 7, and I'll stop at 7 factorial because 15 minus 8 is 7. So our numerator is written out. Our denominator is 7 factorial. 7 factorial will cancel, and we'll multiply 15 times 14 times 13 times 12 times 11 times 10 times 9 times 8. You can also use your calculator in Desmos or your scientific calculator.
Plugging those numbers into your calculator, you'll get 259,459,000 200. Question 3.
A traveler has 10 pieces of luggage. How many ways can the traveler select 4 pieces of luggage for the trip? In this question, order does not matter. So it's not going to be a permutation, it's going to be a combination. Start by identifying N. We have 10 pieces of luggage. That's our 10. We're going to select 4 of those. 4 is R. We write that as combination of 10 things taken 4 at a time. It's going to be very similar to our permutation formula. It's written as N. Our N in our problem is 10 factorial over N minus R, so we subtract 4 from 10. Factorial. That's just like a permutation, but a combination, we're going to add that R factorial. In our problem, R is 4, and then we'll work that out. So we'll have 10 times 9 times 8 times 7 times 6 factorial over 6 factorial times 4 factorial. I wrote it this way so I can cancel the 6 factorial, and then I'll expand the 4 factorial so you can see that as 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Multiply 10 times 9 times 8 times 7, and we get 5,040 divided by 4 times 3 is 12, times 2 is 24, times 1 is 24. And then finally, 5,040 divided by 24 is 210. So 210 is our answer.
Question 4.
So for question number 4, we're asking which events are independent. Select each correct answer. The first, we have 2 coins that are tossed at the same time. The second, we have blue marbles that are drawn from a bag of marbles without replacing the marbles. The third event is rolling a 5, then rolling a 2 on a standard die. The fourth event is flipping a coin and drawing an ace. Select any of these that are independent. There could be more than one answer. So go ahead and pause your video, and then we'll come back and I'll tell you the correct answers. So for question number 4, selecting 2 coins that are tossed at the same time is an independent event. We're not taking anything away. Selecting blue marbles from a bag of marbles without replacing is your clue. That's not an independent event. Rolling a 5, then rolling a 2 on a standard die is independent. We're not taking anything away. The last one, flipping a coin and then drawing an ace, again, we're not taking anything away, and flipping this coin does not have any effect on drawing the ace.